Don't you worry. They're citizens if we ever find ourselves in a bind. I do know that there are cheat codes available for this game.
Are they really?
Yeah. The most useful one would be like, there's one for infinite lives.
That will be good.
I won't need those. I'm a seasoned Futurama veteran.
Are you though?
I know how to circle strafe around these bad boys.
Wait, what is your favorite Futurama series finale?
As much as I just said, yeah. As much as I just said, I didn't really enjoy some of the newer stuff. I do really like, right at the end with Fry and Leela being like, "Hey, you want to go another round?"
Meanwhile, that was an amazing episode and probably the best Comedy Central one they did.
Yeah.
And I watched it as it premiered, and I think it was amazing because it flashed to white, and when it panned back, it was the pilot again.
Yeah.
That was a great way to do it.
Were you a fan of Futurama, like, during its original run on Fox?
Yes, I was. It was on Sundays after The Simpsons, but before Malcolm in the Middle. I watched, like, I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember watching, like, Herms McKenzie episode pretty vividly. And I know I watched the pilot the day it premiered. And I feel like I watched... There was what is it? The Devil's Hands or Idle Playthings? I think I watched that one. Like, I remember that pretty vividly. Did you watch it as it was going?
No, because I was going to say I actually didn't become a huge Futurama fan until I started watching it on Adult Swim. That was when I really caught on with it.
That's when Adult Swim was good.
Yeah, that was where I really started watching Futurama, and that was also the point in my life where I willingly spent time just taking Futurama trivia quizzes online.
I remember those days.
I was
You
like,
were
I'm
ranked
the
pretty
best. Yeah. There was a point on... I'm gonna stupidly humble brag, even though I know it doesn't matter. There was that point in time where on the Facebook trivia for Futurama, I was ranked #1 in the world.
Still think you know as much as you did then?
There's probably some stuff I've forgotten.
Yeah, because I feel if you took the quiz now, they would add, like, the Comedy Central stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen those a bunch of times, but not enough to remember certain things.
And I know for me personally, there's just like a lot of the Futurama or the Comedy Central episodes that I haven't watched, like, at all.
Really?
Yeah. I was saying that at some point in the Comedy Central saga, they just got to a point where I just really wasn't finding them, like, as funny as they used to be.
I can see that.
But all in all, even with the not so great Comedy Central seasons, Futurama is like my favorite fucking show of all time. And it's why I like forgive parts of this video game for not being so great.
This game's perfect though.
I mean, like, it's not bad, but it does definitely have some issues.
I remember being at your house and you rage quitting when you get out of the sewers and you're like in the, this is like a basketball court, like the streets.
Yeah.
You're getting super salty.
I just actually replayed that part while I was testing this earlier today. And I was like, yeah, I remember not liking this part.
You were not a happy camper with those.
But when I was testing it, I just like kind of breezed through it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Are you going for 100% with all the nibblers?
There's no way I'm going to find all the nibblers.
Not with that attitude. Comment below if you want him to go for 100%.
It's gonna be too late, because what if I miss the other 3 on this level?
They're not a level select?
I don't think there is. There's just like an option to replay a chapter at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
I know there's a lot of people that wouldn't like this platforming, but for some reason I don't find it to be that bad.
You've got your nostalgia glasses on for Futurama.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, deep down, everybody loves Futurama. Like, I honestly don't think I've seen any person who actively hates Futurama.
That's true.
Hello, Gator. Bye.
Jump on Gator?
Yeah, I gotta wait for him to come back, though.
Oh, okay.
He's gotta be going the right way.
Oh, so you
There
can
he
run
is.
it. Yeah.
Oops. He's a little slippery.
Think Billy West voiced the Gator?
Probably.
Voiced everything else.
The man's got a good voice, though.
But he's Nickelodeon's Doug.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Come here, neighbor.
Oh, Nabler?
Yeah, he's an enabler. He enables Fry to time travel.
Scooty Puff Jr.
Remember that Scooty Puff Jr. sucks.
Had a shirt of that.
I got Scooty Puff Sr.
The Doombringer.
The Doombringer. And that was another great episode when the smart brains start taking over and making everybody dumb.
That the one where it ends with Fry writing the book with plot holes and crummy spelling errors?
Yeah. In a world of plot holes and spelling errors.
As the big brain are leaving for no reason.
The big brain am winning again. Now I am leaving Earth for no reason. I always get Leela's line after that stuck in my head. She's like, me feeling a bit better in cognitive faculties. There you go, Mr. Gator.
They had great lines. Like, they were so smart.
Yeah, the writers for that show were so fucking good. He's gonna open us the vault so we can go steal that money.
We can buy more sardines.
The $1 million anchovies.
That's correct.
Fry, you can't just sit in your apartment in the dark listening to classical music.
You got a favorite character?
Oops. Overall, probably just Fry. Just because he's a big
What
fucking
about
idiot.
Zoidberg? How about Zoidberg? How about that meme?
What about Zoidberg? Ow. Ah, the blades, they hurt.
That's what you get for making fun of Zoidberg.
Oh, fuck, I just remembered that episode too. The episode where Zoidberg needs to go back to his home planet for mating season. And he needs Fry to help him get a date.
That is a good episode.
But then she just becomes interested in Fry instead.
What about the episode where they go to the lost city of Atlanta?
I really love that episode.
I was thinking about that today, I think, because I knew we were recording, and I was like, that's a really good episode. I haven't seen that one in a long time. What was her name? Umbrielle?
Yep, Umbrielle. Oh, fuck. That episode used to have like one of my favorite lines, but now I can't remember what it is. Oh, now I'm going to be really upset with myself. I'm going to have to find a way to watch that episode. I don't have Netflix.
Don't you have the DVDs?
Yeah, but I didn't bring them with me.
Why?
So I didn't bring any DVDs. Like, I don't watch these anymore.
That's the worst thing you've ever said.
I know. Now, there are days where I wish I would have just, like, the only DVDs I would have brought would have been my Futurama seasons.
So have them send you the Futurama DVDs.
I probably will. Like, No! Yeah, fuck, I'm really gonna have trouble remembering what that line is. I'm trying to go through pretty much the entire episode in my head. So I'm trying to remember it.
What about Lucy Lubot?
And those were a good episode too. The Napster.
Yeah, that one.
About being Kid Napster.
Topical. People today that are listening to this might not know what that is.
Yeah.
That's sad to me.
You kids remember the Napster?
And the LimeWire and Crosswire?
Morpheus?
I feel there was like one more because I used all 4 of those, plus I feel one more when I got all my Clone High. I mean, I bought that legally.
Well, to be fair, you did eventually.
I did eventually do that.